Oh, wow, the Zora here. So Sidon's basically sent a Zora army to assist. This is what I wanted in Breath of the Wild. Okay, Nintendo. Technically, you've missed a few things. Mainly, Gorons and Rito and Gerudo. But I appreciate that you basically sent a collection of Zora warriors to assist.
Link, it is you. So, you've returned to Lookout Landing, eh? It seems incredible danger of sorts to have found us all. I do not know much about this place. We need only to protect this place and trust in you and King Simon.
Yes, thank you. In my way. We already established that you got Minoru way too early when you did the Thunderhead Island too soon. Yes. We also don't have the quest for the Ring Ruins, so I'm kind of hoping that if I go to Kakaraku now, it will unlock for me, please. Since I'm not in the interest of doing any more farming until we have the charged armor set, because then I can actually do the next thing in the spreadsheet. And also, this is a lot more fun than farming. Have you broke it? I'm going to be annoyed if I have, but surely I must be able to talk to this moron now, because we now know that Princess Zelda is a fake. Is that Valeria? No, it's Bing Bob McDoopadoop. Okay, right, well, before we talk to Bing Bob McDoopadoop, wait a minute, I desperately need to step away for a moment, and so I shall. So, be right back. Don't go away. Huzzah! I return. Hello.
Mr. Link, hello?
Oh.
You thinking about the floating ring ruin? As well. It's been on our minds for some time.
Would like to suggest resuming research, if we may. Have you since figured out what became of Princess Zelda?
Well, actually, she was a phantom created by the King of Evil, and the actual Princess Zelda has been turned into a dragon. What? The Zelda who appeared after the upheaval was a creation of the Demon King. And the real Princess Zelda still hasn't been found. I just told you, she's been turned into a dragon. How can that be true?
It's such an unbelievable tale, and yet I believe you met Lord Link. I trust you completely. I mean, Master Link. I didn't call you Lord. No, you're not the Lord of my heart or anything. No. It must be as you say. It's hard to explain, but the princess, though she should be queen, we saw was somehow unfamiliar. It was her aura was very different.
But if she wasn't an imposter the whole time, that would mean the real reason she ordered us to close up the floating ruins was because the Demon King saw it as a threat. Isn't that right? It only means one thing. We should immediately investigate the floating ring ruins. Immediately.
You edit the stepping away stuff, right?
Nope.
Nope. I trust the people, the beautiful, amazing people in the YouTube archive, to actually figure out that if you tap the cursor buttons or use the little slidey thing on YouTube, you can skip the bits where I step away. I mean, I will cut it out because I cut the episodes up into chunks. If I can cut it out, I do cut it out. But if it's in like an awkward place of the episode, then yeah, literally I just expect the audience to be smart enough to figure out to skip it. And I'm pretty sure that 99%... Percent? What the heck is percent? 99.9% of people, beautiful and amazing as they are, who have subscribed to us on the YouTube archive and hit that like button, are capable of figuring out how to skip the dead air. It's not a perfect solution, but it is what it is. Wouldn't want to miss the excellent chair streams. Stray Girl also raises a good point. You don't want to miss the excellent witty banter of the chair talking to the webcam. Heavens no. Heavens no do you wish to meet that. Or miss that, even. Especially when the chair does the legendary Alpha Centauri rants. Such a shame I have never heard any of them. But, oh well, it is what it is. Where was I? Oh yes, the game. Exactly right. There is no longer any reason to prohibit your research. Let's open up the floating ring ruins at once. Mr. Taro?
We're just tugging on the line. God is alive. Time is real, and here is for some results.
What a little inflation is coming through, Mr. Taro. You must really be pleased.
It's just, there's no problem. Or one problem, I should say. We still need to determine how to conduct the survey. Clearly, the interior of the ring room is hollow. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be an entrance. If the contents of the other ring rooms are any indication, there should be a stone slab inside engraved with Zonai script. First, we should look for a way to confirm that the stone slab's inside. However, we also don't want to damage those precious runes. Oh, pardon me. I was lost in thought. I'd better hurry and tell everyone about this so we can open up the ring ruins. Oh, you baldy McBaldface! Stop treating my friend like trash! Let him in!
The sont is just a Brooklyn accent. Yes, we'll go with that. Yeah, we got them all, buddy. Yes, we did. Oh, for the love of... Oh, look at the thing. All right, I can finally start my research on the floating ring ruins. And then if I'm really good, then the princess will wish to marry me. Oh, just imagine it, Caleb, King of Hyrule. Or Prince Caleb. Can't have me usurping the queen. Oh, no. If I manage to make a new discovery as well, soon the day will come when everyone will look up to me. Yes, eyes full of adoration. Especially if I'm the prince of this land. Yes, what is it? I'm busy, very busy, but I suppose I can indulge a moment for idle chatter. I certainly won't have time for it once I've uncovered the secret of the ring ruins, or became the prince of this land. I'm not planning to marry Zelda. No, don't be ridiculous. No. I'm then the most demanded scholar in the world. I couldn't possibly marry royalty. No, imagine it. Oh, imagine it. From Hebron to Hyrule, adjoining adoring fans will call my name Dr. Callip, Prince Callip. Can you hear them? A chorus of scholars, a chorus of my people. Dr. Callip, Prince Callip, master of the past, renowned genius, Dr. Callip, master of the past, Prince of Hyrule. I seem to have gotten carried away. I apologize.
You're insane. Goodbye. Right, I can finally get into these blasted ring ruins. Only took me 300 hours. Oh, you have to be kidding me! What do I need off Nadra? I mean, she's so close, I can't possibly ignore her. Do we need scales? Horn? I suppose I could try for a horn or a spike or something. Claw. Try for a claw. Probably going to miss the claw. I could probably get a spike or a scale or something. Got it! Right. Mwah. Let's face it, the dragons are so rare spawning in this game, I had to make the diversion. Especially when she's literally flying into a hole right in front of me. Context is important. Context is important. Righto. So after that brief detour, and now it's bucketing it down, because of course it's become the Great British Weather, we shall now venture for... Wait a minute. What? The frame rate isn't completely tanking. Was it an optimization issue? Oh, Nintendo, you clever little... I think they fixed the frame rate drops. I wonder if it was one of the updates. Okay, I'll give you that, Nintendo. Good job. Good job, devs. That was one of my major complaints. Okay, right, if the game's running smoother, I can live with that. I mean, it's raining. We've got ring ruins. The frame rate isn't abysmal like it has been. It's certainly running smoother than it was. Okay. I concede. Good job, Nintendo. don't know, I don't think it's at a full 30 FPS, but it certainly feels a lot smoother than it was. I don't feel sick for a start. Oh, I'm supposed to take a photo of this, aren't I? All that for a stone slab. Looks like you disappeared into the ring. Well, that can't be right. Yeah, forgot I said anything. No, I must have imagined it. What about this image? What's that you got? Could it really be? Could it? This. An ancient historical record.
No. Could it be the interior of the floating ring ruin? Whoa, the stone slab! It is clearly visible! Prince Caleb, here we come! There appears to be Zonai inscriptions on one as well. Just look at the other ring ruins. Toro, if you would.
Right, let me see if I can decipher. Promise, Zelda. Solemnly signed, Minoru Sage. The key is southeast, entrusting future wish to defeat Demon King. That's all I can make out. This was literally how we unlocked our way to the Spirit Temple, isn't it? Some kind of lettering I can't figure out before southeast, but Minoru seems to be someone's name. Yes, it's the name of my giant robot friend over here with a face like an owl. She's actually very quite nice. Don't let the demon clubs attached to her hands upset you or anything. Will he ad-lib all of this? Yes, he will. Do you want me to stop ad-libbing? Because you might be slightly disappointed. Looks like the context of Minoru. Now, I do believe this is the first time one of those slabs has put a name to a sage. No, it hasn't. You need to talk to Wordsworth. He has several. It also mentions Zelda and some Demon King. How fascinating. I wonder if these are related to our Zelda and our Demon King. The inscriptions are telling us all sorts of essential information. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. It's just a part before the southeast section. I think it says Dragonland.
You're right. Fire knows her stuff. This should read as Dragonland, southeast. Fantastic work, Pyre.
Oh, thank goodness I've proven useful. It seems my continued Zonai language studies have paid off.
That was adorable.
Oh no, I'm being upstaged. Prince Caleb is losing his steam. Where were we? So something about a Dragonland in the southeast? Yes. How familiar are you with the southeast Hyrule? There's a site in Faron Ruins that's has long been known as Zonai Ruins.
And we get a tie back to Breath of the Wild. Ha!
It pertains to ruins falling from the sky and is home to mainly ancient relics. Oh, it predates even. If memory serves, there were dragon designs for those ruins and I haven't seen them anywhere else. There's also a Spring of Courage there, supposedly, with a giant statue of the goddess. Not that I've spoken to it or anything and prayed to it for me to marry the princess or anything. No, nothing like that, yes.
Oh, Cap! Great catch! The Zonai ruins are in Faron! There's a good chance that that's exactly what this is pointing us at. That's our Calip. Fantastic work.
What did I just say? If I mentioned anything about marrying the princess, you must be mistaken.
That was inspiration and is pointing us forward to Faron's Zonai ruins.
No, not that. The next bit. A certain objective was used. I believe it started with fan and ended with tastic. What was that again?
Fantastic work, you mean?
Yes, fantastic work. That's what you said. Yes. Calip, what fantastic work, he said. It's almost as if the princess said yes to me marrying her all of a sudden. Fantastic. Me, surely. Prince Calip. Man, yes.
I think he's gone insane. But he seems happy, so we'll leave him be. Link! When we put together the script on the stone slab, it translates. Well, we get definitive mentions of the Sage Minoru, the Demon King, and someone with the same name as Princess Zelda. Something related to all three of them must be waiting in the Zonai ruins in the southeast of Hyrule. We've landed a real catch here. Thank you for your help, truly. Now, we've no time to dawdle. There's research to be done. Yeah, will you join me?
Oh, of course. I would be a fantastic addition to the team. Yes, I can just hear the wedding bells now. Yes.
Very good, you creepy man. With that settled, let's be off to the Zonai ruins of Faron. First, we head southwest. We'll establish a base at the Poplar Foothills in the Skyview Tower area by the ruins. Even though he said he'd pay more attention, I am paying more attention. In search of new discoveries. We're made for Faron! Come on, let's face it, with the Wartsworth stuff, I couldn't understand half of what he was bleeding saying, so I was just taking the piss.
He left, just like that. Well, I'm sure those two will be fine. I must study more about the Zonai civilization, so I don't fall behind Taro and Calip. I'll also continue pursuing our research of the ring ruins. And as the village chief, making this as an exciting place, of course. We have you to thank for all that we have accomplished here, Master Link. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Ah, thank you, Pura. Paya. Definitely Paya. Kind of feels like they've done her dirty in this game. Pura has certainly had a massive glow up. Pura doesn't seem to have had much more going on for her. You know what? If nothing else, let's make her day.
Master Link, that is to say, I'm terribly grateful that you have come to speak with me. Truly, however, you're just a bit too undressed, don't you think?
Oh, fine. Look, I put some pants on.
Master Link, I have certainly come a long way when it comes to my shyness, especially around you. Oh, around heroes like you. I mean, still, it would help a great deal if that is to say you could not, if it's not too much trouble, could you maybe put a shirt on?
Oh, fine. You know what Link needs? To reach regional. Wait, what? What? Oh no, though I need to keep my trousers on. That's what she's asking for. Right, okay. There we go.
The Zonai ruins that Tulip and Calip went to. I must admit that I'm not too knowledgeable about that place. However, this is what I know. There's an investigation site set up at the Skyview Tower on Poplar Foothills, southwest of our village. That's what they said in any case. I'm sure those two will be alright. They are quite savvy. I firmly believe that they will make a huge discovery about the Demon King and the sage called Minoru.
You know what's just dawned on me as well? Nintendo have finally added a reason for us to go to Faron. Hebra, Eldin, Akala, Lanayru, Gerudo, we have a reason to go to. We also have a reason to go to Cluda for there. The only place that doesn't require us technically as part of the story, or at least to get to the Skyview Tower, is the Tundra in Hebra. For the most part, they've actually sort of tied everything kind of together. I mean, technically, we could have waited until this point of the story to do Faron, but at the same time, yeah, we did it ages ago, so we can now just unobstructedly go after whatever it is that is happening in the Skyview Tower. It's a Glee thing. Oh, never seen it. Well, more of a community thing. Never seen that either. Taking the mick out of Glee. Fair enough. Were you expecting an Eventide shrine to appear so you could get ready beforehand? I wasn't paying attention to why you got shirtless. No, I got shirtless and trouserless and completely clothless in order to give Paya something nice to look at. And then she immediately turned her back on me, so eh. But for a second, I thought Ezio got shirtless and I missed it. No, and that's against term of service. Twitch, please don't ban me. I am wearing a shirt. I am wearing a jacket. We're fine. It's all cool here. Oh, there's a well. Marvellous. Right, Thingamy-Bob must be here. I'm going to have to talk to Calip, aren't I?
Oh, you're here. Came to learn about Prince Calip, have you? Or the Zonai, I suppose. I'm the Zonai expert, after all. Yes. I should welcome you to our humble base of operations. Behold, this is where the real investigation starts. I know it's not much. There's no lavatory, and there's no walls. But otherwise, it keeps the rain off our heads. It might not seem like much next to the Skyview Tower, I concede. Going forward, our research will proceed from here. Toro has already gone off to the Zonai ruins. If memory serves, he spoke of starting his investigations around Dracozo Lake. Yes, go southeast and you should be able to find the Zonai ruins he volunteered to inspect. Now, I'm curious if this dragon land written in the Ring ruins will have any more leads on the Dragon Demon King or the Princess Zelda, my future wife, obviously. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I don't imagine myself as Prince Calip. No, that would be foolish. Originally, I'd be right there by his side, in the field, of course, but I've overexcited myself with the thought of the princess. I mean, exerted myself with all the research. Yes, but I am worn out from setting up this base. I'll need some time to recuperate before I begin my survey. Yes. Yes. Goodness me. Is this where anything that slows down Taro? Maybe some laxatives. No, not those. Sleeping pills, that might work. And then the princess will be all mine. Yes. Wait, what am I saying? Goodbye.
Right, southeast. There's Dracuzo Lake. There is a shrine. You can thank certain VTubers for the terms of service thing, as they don't read it, but showed fully nude models. I know of a VTuber I quite like who managed to get herself banned off Twitch recently. Somebody told her not to type a certain thing in chat, and so she typed a certain thing in chat, and then immediately got banned. I will not be doing that because I do not wish to get banned off Twitch. I've just realised that I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm. Oh, fantastic. I'm going to have to put the rubber underwear on again, aren't I? One of which, the main one, is streaming and being recommended to me. Was it the hard R word? No. It was, I am a certain age. She typed it in chat, and Twitch bots immediately banned her account. Oh, that wasn't there before. Still don't like that. Sorry, I forgot me hat. And I forgot my trousers. Problem solved. Do you think that's what the charged armor looks like? Either that or somebody's cosplaying as one of the zone icons. Hold on. I needed that. Morgpie, who isn't a VTuber, is recommended to me for whatever reason along with Amaranth. They're probably recommended because they are big YouTubers and they need more people to tune in to give them simp money, which goes more to Amazon. Morgpie is a name that rings a bell. Why do I know that name recently? I think she was involved in all the terms of service stuff that recently happened. You came after all. I figured you were after to maybe a break from the ring ruins. Yes, but listen to this. I've already got a whopper of a discovery on my hook here. Yeah, look at this. It's a Zonai Moro, complete with an intact text. The style's unmistakable. It's nothing short of a miraculous that it is still here and basically intact. Which, come to think of it, might be ascribed to the Zonai's advanced technology, or the fact that this place was sealed for a millennia and by some miracle and grace of the goddesses, nobody accidentally wandered into it or an earthquake destroyed it. I've got a fair bit of knowledge of this script, so it's just had to try deciphering it. But something seems to elude me. Maybe it's a poem, or some kind of code, perhaps. Maybe I'll ask Kaz when I next see the bird. Yeah, I'll read it out loud so we can both get on the same page. The first part says, were the electric garb hidden at a long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent. Wait, what? Were the electric garb hidden at long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent? Were the rubber armor at the mouth of the river in the forest? What do you make of forest serpent and dragons there? To me, it calls to mind the tall pillars found around these ruins, designed to look like dragons. Forest serpent, though. Nah, I haven't seen any designs like that. What am I missing? What of a wide-mouthed forest serpent is there? Maybe. The forest serpent bit does remind me of the song compared to the Dracozu River, to a forest dragon. But anyway, there's more to this code. I'll keep reading. Next it says, offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the trail. I'm pretty sure I got that right, but I have no idea what it means. One What in the world is a zone I charge? And where is this tale with an altar? If I can crack this riddle of the code, I'm sure that even great discoveries and greater discoveries will await us. There's one other thing that I'm curious about.
Oh.
I should have mentioned this, but I found one more Zonai relic at the back of these ruins. Judging from the shape, I think it's something inside it, but I can't get it open. Looks kind of like a treasure chest as well. I assume it's some sort of treasure. Now, if only I had the key. Can't crack the code. Can't get the box open. Just isn't my day. Maybe I'll have to try a sledgehammer. Or Calip's head. That'd work.
All the sites like Amazon just harvest and scoop data by buying it from the data miners. Oh, that reminds me. Yes, that's something else I want to try in my tech lab. I've currently got a Pi-hole server running, which was running my DNS. It's an ad blocker. By the way, for the record, not that anyone's asked, if you wish to use an ad blocker while watching the Twitch channel, the YouTube archive, I'm perfectly fine with that. You do you. Doesn't matter to me. Anyway, I'm currently, in terms of telemetry monitoring, I've got WinAero tools turned on my PC, which I've used to rip out all of the Microsoft data mining stuff. At least I hope I have. I don't know if it's got everything, but most of it I'm sure. The Pi-hole is blocking a lot of the advertisements that keep being thrown at me at a Java level, or at least a code level, so they can't actually run. And when I've got the chance, I'm also going to set up a Docker container running an Unbound server, which I'm going to use to forward all of my Pi-hole traffic through. So that will also get rid of all of the monitoring from Google DNS, etc. So when I've done that, you know what? On the website, intothevortex.co.uk, should be back up now that I've paid the fee on it. One of these days, I might write a guide on how I've set up all of these things in the home lab, if I have time. But we'll see, we'll see. Twitch disabled ad blockers because mine was on for this site, but I still get ads. That was very much a joke, by the way. Can you shut your pie hole? Oh, ha 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 ha. Very funny. Very funny, Hoodlum. You know what, Spawn, you are quite right. I haven't figured out how Twitch have done it, but by some miracle, they have in fact managed to get ads through not only my Pi-hole server, but also the ad blockers in my browser. I don't know how they've done it. Somehow they've managed to get adverts through. I mean, kudos to the engineers at Twitch. You have done massive work to do this. It's annoying, but I credit where it's due. I don't know how you've done it, but you've done it. Good job. And if there's any Twitch mods watching, and I'm pretty sure no Twitch mod is actually watching this channel, do pass on my condolences to the devs. Not condolences. What's the other one? The good one. Compliments. That's the word I'm looking for. Pass on my compliments to the devs. YouTube is trying the same thing, and I really hope they don't manage it, because ads on YouTube are truly, truly awful. I will forever maintain... Sorry, I'll get back to the game in a minute. I am fine with ads at the start of a piece of content. I am fine with ads at the end of a piece of content. What I cannot stomach is ads injected into the middle of a piece of content. If it is cut like an old TV show where you have a specific point for an ad break where the climax is there and then it cuts away to a few adverts and then it cuts back to it, that I'm fine with. It's with the way YouTube works, it just sort of injects it, so you get and then an ad and then and it just sort of takes you out of it, and it's really, really annoying. I hate it. That's why I have ad blockers on. But yes, yeah, man, it really is really bad to the point of ads every 5 minutes. Wait, on Twitch? Right, for point of reference, I have tried to turn off as many ads as possible on this stream.
I'm of the opinion that if you enjoy what you're seeing, you will subscribe. And that's fine. Or if you want to throw some money my way, you'll drop bits or subscribe or use the tip jar, which I don't think anyone's ever actually used. I try to keep ads to an absolute minimum on this channel because I don't like ads, so why should I subject you all to it? Whether or not Twitch automatically adds ads in, then that's the thing. On YouTube, it's every 5 minutes. I don't notice that because my pie hole and my ad blockers fix that, so there we go. I mean, if it's something like LTT, I don't have ads on their videos. I'm not going to subscribe to them on Floatplane or to YouTube, but I will occasionally buy some big ticket price thing from LTT Store. That's just, I'm throwing money to them. And etc, etc. But anyway, I'm on a soapbox again, and I probably should get back to the game. Sign up at a lower tier on Patreon if you don't watch many channels like me. There's also that. I'm signed up to a couple of people on Patreon, but it's, to be honest, they're artists. It's quite nice to throw some money their way, to be honest. I've recently had to cut off a couple of them because just cost of everything, but still. Right. Wait a minute. There's the dragon's mouth. Oh, I was right. So... do we think that's the tail of the dragon, or do we think the tail goes further? And do I use... oh, maybe not. I was going to use a hoverboard or something, but there's no point because I'm basically just... oh, wait. Do I have to talk to Thingamy Bob again? What's going on? You have a look on their face that says you've got big news, but you can't wait to share. What? You found a way to open that relic? How in Hyrule did you... wait, no questions that are not important right now. Either way, I'm still curious about that strange arm of yours. Better question. What did you reel in, boy? You gotta show me. Wait a minute. That outfit you've got on. It's not the same thing that figure in the mural's wearing. Where in Hyrule did you find it? It was in the treasure chest you just pointed out. In the chest I told you about earlier. But if that's true, there's nothing else it could be but a garment of the old age of legends. Now that's a hole to remember, boy! YouTube has ads every 5 minutes like on Twitch, but it's because the content creators choose to put that many on videos for greed money. I won't agree with that. I won't agree. I think a majority of content creators on Twitch probably aren't greed focused on that. Some might not have realized what the YouTube settings are. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Some I will freely admit are very much just greed driven and throwing in as many ads as possible to increase the amount of income they're getting. But I mean, some of the bigger ones like LTT, etc, you have sponsor spots anyway, so why do you need to force inject adverts into your content? Still have Revanced working on mobile. For YouTube, at least. That's fair enough. I have my Pi-hole server working on YouTube on my phone, but because of the fantastic way Apple works, my DNS settings on my iPad are going off the DNS on my router rather than my dedicated DNS server. So I still get adverts on YouTube. So I basically watch YouTube on my iPad as much of a minimum as humanly possible. But in fairness, the content I watch on my iPad, usually at night, not that. YouTube, pointing it out, it's on YouTube. I don't get mid-roll ads on my YouTube content that I watch at night. On my iPad. I get ads at the start and ads at the end, but there's no mid-roll stuff. So, in fairness, it depends on the content creator. I'm maybe just fortunate that the majority of content creators I follow either have sponsor spots because they're big enough, or they are very much just very kind to their audiences. Who knows? But, yeah, you know, your mileage may vary. YouTube's a massive platform at the end of the day. If you're on the archive and you're seeing mid-roll ads, let me know in the comments down below, because I will do my best to turn those off, because I stand by my word on that. I absolutely despise mid-roll ads. I can deal with like little banners at the bottom that you have to click an X on. I hate mid-rolls. I just really don't like them, especially if they're perfume commercials. Why do I want to see a ship crashing into a building? Okay, admittedly, a ship crashing into a building would look pretty awesome, but at the same time, a ship crashing into a building with a topless Frenchman and a beret saying, "Buy my perfume," is not really what I want in an advert. Why should I buy your perfume? Is it because it's going to make women swoon over me because I suddenly crash into their house on the front of an ocean liner while shirtless wearing a beret? No, it's complete nonsense. Why are you doing this, you insane French people? I get the sponsor stuff, but it's a little much, especially when it's stuff like NordVPN. Oh yeah, or Raid Shadow Legends. Ads are automatic, even for non-monetized channels, but it's only one per view. Fair enough. I must admit, apart from on my iPad, as I just covered, I don't usually see ads because of the way I've got my network set up. Did you win? Welcome back, Nintendo. I beat Ganondorf in Hyrule Castle. And that's as far as we got. We're now talking to Toro here as we get various Zonai charged components. And then we're back to the farming, because everyone loves the farming. Yay. Do not go to NordVPN, for God's sake. I'm not. If you want to know the VPN I use Viper VPN. What was the one that I keep... It might be Nord I keep seeing, or private internet access. Either way, I'm with Viper for the moment. It works. All I've got it as... the main time I use Viper is I've got the... network protection on my phone, so when I connect to a Wi-Fi network that's untrusted, so other than my home network, if I connect to an IP network, to a wireless network, my VPN automatically talks on. So, like at work, technically, Edgy Roam's a big network. It's used by the NHS and it's used by universities, so technically it should be safe, but my VPN kicks in anyway, just as an extra layer of protection. I'd have it on all the time, but it drains my battery, so... yeah.
Your outfit isn't exactly what I'd see in the mural. Maybe there were other treasure chests containing rare garments. The problem is, searching for the treasure chest without a plan. It's a long shot. Rob was talking about maybe creating some way of maybe making the search for things simpler.
Yeah, I've already got that.
Whoa, you've already got the Sensor Plus feature? That should make our search for the treasure chest much easier.
Yeah. I really have... I've outdone myself on planning ahead, haven't I? Oh, this is the rest of the game now, isn't it? It's basically, you should do this thing! Oh, you already did this thing! Congratulations! I've already got a mark on the map as well for the next Zonai item. Sensor Plush just sounds just seedy. Yeah, it's fine. Ah. Yeah, that's deep.